calling. None of that could ever make me leave. Every time I look into your eyes.
Hey guys, so I found some footage I never shared from when I first started my microlocs, and I thought it would be interesting to look back and share it with you guys. So this video was filmed about a year ago, but I still wanted to post it because I know it may help someone beginning their loc journey.
What's up, y'all? It's 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐿. Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. Also follow me on all social medias at 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍 on all platforms. And with that being said, let's get into this video, y'all. So I know y'all wondering what's going on with my head. Let me go ahead and try to give a brief explanation as to what's going on. Okay, so basically, y'all know I combed out my traditional locks, got my microlocs installed, and I got my first retie.
So like I mentioned, you guys, this is some throwback footage, and this is me when I braided and banded my hair for the first time. This was me getting my first wash on my microlocs. And this is when I got my first retie for the first time. This is how my first ever retie turned out, and you can actually see that my grid was a lot bigger than it is now. This is before I started splitting my locks to get them smaller.
Let's just say basically the back of my head needs an entire reconstruction, and this part needs to be reconstructed, and this part needs to be reconstructed because I need more locks. So I ended up finding like someone in the area. She's actually a sister loc consultant, and she specializes in, you know, smaller locks, sister locks and microlocs. So I'm gonna show y'all a clip of her just looking through my hair and seeing what she can, splitting and parting just to make them smaller and give me that smaller loc look that I want, because I don't want all of my locks to be big.
So this is my current loctician, Keish, and I know I look crazy, but I went to her for a consultation because I wanted my locks split to be smaller. So she was just looking through my head to see exactly what areas I needed to comb out so that she can reconstruct it and repart it and just make the blocks and the grid much smaller so that I can have many more locks. And looking at these videos, you can clearly see that my locks were way bigger than they are now. Now, I want y'all to pay close attention to this video because this is when she propped her camera up and she started parting, so I can see exactly what areas that I need to comb out so that we can make the grid and the blocks a lot smaller, because I did not want a big grid because I didn't want my locks to bud as big as they did before. So I definitely needed to comb these out to get them as small as possible. Now with this video, she was just showing me I didn't really need to comb these locks out because these blocks were actually pretty small and the loc itself was small. So we actually ended up keeping these as they were. But that is why you see my hair section, because I wanted to make sure I knew exactly which locks to comb out and which locks to keep as they are.
So me and my sister, we did go through and split these. So for the most part, these are good. Yeah, these are good as far as the small grid and the loc. But I do have like some damage in some of these. I want the fullness and just the small loc look that I'm going for. So that's basically what we're gonna do. I'm gonna insert some videos for y'all, but as of right now, these are good. We're gonna keep these two buns right here. We're gonna keep this side right here, and we're going to fix these right here. I have to comb these out, and I gotta comb out all of this in the back. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do. And it's 6:46 p.m. and my appointment is at 10 a.m. in the morning. And yeah, today is Monday, July 21st. So I'm gonna be up all night, not getting any sleep, but we're just about to get the combing and I'll let y'all see. It's not gonna be that hard because these aren't locks. Last time it took forever, it was so hard, but this time it's literally just a 2-strand twist that I have to unravel and then just take it out at the root. But I did get some conditioner just in case, because I don't know, but I got this. And yeah, so we're gonna see. But okay, y'all, I'll let y'all see me calm out a little bit, but I just want to update y'all so y'all can know, like, I'm literally keeping y'all in the loop with this whole lot journey. Y'all gonna be like, what? I hope y'all don't be confused. If y'all get confused on anything, let me know and I'll clarify in the comments. But yeah, this one is very tedious. This is the most tedious lock process because it's a lot different from when I was getting traditional locks. So all right, y'all, I'll check back in with y'all when I start combing. Y'all, my daughter stole my seat, so I can't sit down. I can't sit down. Can I sit down so I can comb out my locks?
No.
Where can I sit? Where can I sit? You finna get in the bath. She finna get in the bath. She finna eat dinner. She finna get in the bathtub. That's why her grandma is here, because I got something to do. I got to comb my hair out. I got to get my locks right, girl. It's important. I got a crochet hook because I thought I was gonna be doing this job myself, but good thing I found someone who specializes in it. All right, Zari, you gonna sit in my lap? All right, you can sit in my lap. That'll work.
Different.
All right, y'all, I'm gonna put on my glasses so I can see what I'm doing, honestly. All right, you can't play with this, okay? That's a no-no. All right, y'all, so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just start pulling them out one by one and taking them loose. Are you doing your hair too? You doing your hair? What is this? Is this a braid? Yeah, it's gonna take a while, especially with her here. So I'm gonna do this and show y'all probably when I'm all done at this point, because I don't want this to be too long of footage. All right, y'all, so far this is all the few locks that I got combed out right here. Some right here. Right here, this is broken. And then this is crazy, y'all. Y'all see how broke this hair is? Look at the difference in length. So this hair is broken off.
So after having my consultation, that is when I went home. That night, I got my spray bottle, I got my conditioner, I got my comb, and I started combing my locks out all night. This actually took me several hours. And now this was the following morning when I finally went back to my loctician for her to reinstall my new microlocs. And she was just making sure to part them a lot smaller this time so that my grid and my locks can be smaller overall. And do y'all see how my new grid started to look so far? You can literally tell that the blocks were smaller than they were previously. And she also made sure to get my part super straight because she had to line up each row with the locks that I decided to keep and not comb out. And y'all can tell me that my middle part was not straight. It was so straight I could literally see it through the mirror, and it was a little dark in here too. But my loctician, she no longer installs two-strand twists. She actually only installs interlocking. She just made an exception for me because all I needed was my locks to be split. Okay, now y'all, if y'all compare the footage from earlier to this footage right here, you can clearly see that my blocks and my grid is a lot smaller. Also, my twists are a lot smaller than before. So I just wanted to make sure y'all can tell the difference. And this was my overall reason for splitting. I wanted my locks to be fuller. I wanted them to be a lot smaller, and I wanted my grid as well to be a lot smaller. So again, this was the reason I decided to split my locks and add a lot more. So it was a bunch of reconstruction going on, but as you can see, my grid is now completely different.